Hello everyone, delonewolf here, and I just finished Templar 1, so here I am with my review and impressions on the book. The footage you're seeing in the background is my testing of the Ogre 2s in a level 4 mission, and I must say they did very well. They do some awesome damage in the Dominics. So Templar 1, my first impressions are basically that the book is very accessible. It's a very smooth reading, and the story moves at a very good pace. So once again, it's really a book that everybody can pick up and go through. I would suggest reading Empyrean Age first, because a lot of the characters cross over into Templar 1. The book is a bit shorter than Empyrean Age, because in my opinion there was a bit less attention paid to the detailing of the worlds and the environments. And most of the story takes place in one location. My favorite character in the book was Mac, because he's a badass. He's a new character, so he wasn't in Empyrean Age, but I really liked him. There was a lot more information on the Jovians and the Sleepers. All this lore is still unknown to the in-game Capsuleers though. So it will be very interesting to see if live events or anything in-game is going to somehow bridge this gap between what we now know after reading Templar 1 and what our in-game characters are supposed to know. A lot of the action described in Templar 1 involves dust vehicles and weapons, so it will be interesting to see these in action, either in the game or in the market and manufacturing processes of EVE Online. Although the final battle was quite awesome, it all felt less grand than in Empyrean Age, because the threat that these immortal soldiers, the Dust Soldiers, pose to the universe is kept so vague, and the whole story feels less epic in my opinion. This battle could have taken place on any number of planets where one of the factions would be developing any number of technologies, so I didn't really feel that the story carried as much weight compared to the Empyrean Age, where both the Minmatar and the Kaldari launched an all-out invasion of their enemies. If I had to make a comparison, I would say that the Empyrean Age felt like a whole movie, whereas Templar 1 was more like one episode in a series. So I think that conveys the difference in scale that I felt after reading both books quite well. So to summarize, I would say that Templar 1 was a bit shorter and a bit less epic of a story than Empyrean Age, but it did provide us with a lot more information and new lore. So I was pretty happy that I read the book at this point, to be honest, as I'm very curious to see how CCP is going to incorporate all this new information into Dust 514 and upcoming expansions for EVE Online. So that's my short review and impressions of Templar 1. I try to keep these two videos as spoiler-free as possible, for people that still want to read the book and didn't want it to be spoiled. But the way I'm going to try and handle this information is that if I see anything in-game, like in live events or on forum posts or whatever, that draws on the information that is divulged in Templar 1 or even Empyrean Age, I'll try and incorporate that in whatever video I make about these events, and that way, I'm hoping that I don't spoil anything for anyone, but that I can keep people up to date with as much information as possible as the events are happening in game. Anyways, that's it for this video, and I'll see you all next time.